We have all witnessed that insidious scene in the clinical bay. The assistant suddenly realizes a curing light is missing, or a specific arch wire isn't in the drawer, necessitating a quick, frantic trip to the central storage area. It seems like a minor annoyance, doesn't it? Just a few seconds away from the chair. But in the world of high-performance lean orthodontics, this is a systemic failure that causes your practice efficiency to plummet. Every time a team member leaves a patient's side, the spaghetti of disorganized movement increases, the clinical rhythm is broken, and most importantly, patient trust begins to erode. The patient perceives that lack of preparation as a lack of professional care. As clinical leaders and mentors, we must audit our room usage to identify these motion leaks and plug them with superior logistical planning. To achieve true operational excellence, every treatment room must be 100% self-sufficient and stocked identically. I advocate for the blind reach standard. You should be able to reach into any drawer in any room blindly and find exactly what you need, because the layout is perfectly standardized across the entire practice. This ensures that any assistant can step into any bay and perform at peak capacity immediately, without a single second of hesitation. By utilizing clear, labeled bins and shadow boards, you remove the mental load of searching. This allows for rapid transitions and ensures that your time at the chair is spent strictly on high-level clinical decisions and deep patient connection, not waiting for supplies. Standardization, after all, is the absolute foundation of scale. This focus on ergonomics is not limited to the clinical bay, it must start at the front desk. The mental fatigue of constantly switching between software windows, jumping from the calendar to patient emails to diagnostic imaging, is a silent drain on your team's cognitive energy. Every click and every tab is a micro-delay that compounds over an 8-hour shift. Leadership means providing the tools that prevent burnout. High-performing administrative teams require workspaces designed for high-velocity data management. When the physical environment is technologically inadequate, the team's output will naturally throttle down to match those limitations. I highly recommend a 2-monitor setup for every administrative and planning workstation. This allows your staff to keep the master schedule visible at all times while processing paperwork or insurance claims on the second screen. This isn't a luxury, it's a necessity for modern orthodontic practice management. This small investment results in a significant increase in administrative speed and a drastic reduction in clerical errors. By seeing the big picture of the schedule alongside the detail work of the claim, your team can make better real-time decisions about patient flow and scheduling gaps, ultimately driving higher revenue and creating much smoother days for everyone involved. We also have to rethink the traditional orthodontic laboratory. Those long plaster counters, heavy dust, and high-maintenance equipment are quickly becoming relics of the past. In a lean practice, we avoid the massive overhead and square footage requirements of a full-scale on-site lab. Space is one of your most expensive assets, and using it for storage or dusty production is often a poor return on investment. Strategic leadership involves knowing what to keep in-house and what to delegate. Most technical work, from clear aligners to complex appliances, can now be outsourced more effectively to specialized digital labs. This agility reduces your fixed costs and allows you to focus on your core clinical expertise, diagnosis and treatment planning. By shifting from a manufacturer mindset to a clinical architect mindset, you create a more scalable and less stressful business model. To maintain a calm professional environment, individual rooms must stay connected without the need for shouting or hallway running. Internal chat systems and integrated work phones are essential. Communication should be low decibel but high impact. An assistant should be able to request a treatment plan printout or schedule a follow-up appointment digitally without ever leaving the patient. This seamless connectivity is a hallmark of elite team performance and ensures the patient feels cared for in a high-tech, high-touch environment. It protects the sacred space of the treatment chair, keeping the focus entirely on the person being treated. Furnishing a practice is about more than aesthetics. It is about engineering a workflow that supports leadership and growth. By standardizing your rooms and leveraging digital outsourcing, you create a practice that runs like a Swiss watch, complex on the inside but effortless on the surface. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.